The topic of your content depends on your customer and where they are in the customer journey. HubSpot refers to customer journey as buyer's journey. Let's learn more.
The final element of a piece of content is the content topic. What are you writing about? Figuring out a topic for your content is one of the most important parts of content creation, and sometimes it can be the hardest part, but it doesn't have to be. To easily come up with the best content topic for every piece of content you create, there are just two things you need to know. These two things are the keys to creating remarkable content. They are your buyer personas, who you're trying to reach, and the buyer's journey, what content will be most interesting or helpful to them. In order to create remarkable content, you have to tailor it to both your buyer personas and where they are in the buyer's journey. If you use these two things, you'll be perfectly poised to create remarkable content that will transform your inbound efforts from passable to outstanding. If you're creating content without these two things in mind, then you're not going to be as efficient or effective as you could be. Buyer personas are who you're trying to attract, convert, close, and delight. This is your ideal customer. Your buyer persona is who you're creating content for. The best content is the kind of content that your buyer personas want to read, share, and come back for. So you need to create content with them in mind, always. Great content is educational. Your ultimate content goal is to solve your buyer persona's problems, and you can do this through education. You can identify topics that matter to your buyer personas through keyword research, what you want to rank for, internet forums, popular industry news, sales and support frequently asked questions, your buyer persona's goals, and your buyer persona's challenges. The first step to creating content that resonates with your readers is gaining a better understanding of who your readers are, especially the ones you want to convert into leads and customers. When you know who they are, you can create the right content that perfectly suits their needs. And what about the buyer's journey? How does that play into remarkable content? Well, how you should define remarkable content is that it's solution-based, not product-based. Remember, remarkable content isn't about your business or your product, it's about your potential customers, the problems they're having, and the answers they're searching for. In order to provide a solution, you have to understand the problem. The buyer's journey helps you do this.
Recall that the customer journey is the steps people go through leading up to and after taking an action with you. The customer journey again is made up of 5 stages: aware, interest, desire, action, and post-action. You'll want to create content that matches where the customer is on their journey. For example, content about a problem that your customer is experiencing would be appropriate for the awareness stage, but content about the solution is more appropriate for the interest and desire stages, and content about your product or services is best for the action stage. There are also content formats that work better in different stages. For example, educational blogs work better in the aware stage. But in the desire stage, where a customer knows they want a particular product or service but is still trying to decide between vendors, a competitor matrix might work best. While in the action stage, a customer is ready to buy, donate, or subscribe, so this is where you'll want content focused on what the customer needs to take the action, like a clear checkout process. Finally, in the post-action stage, a customer has already committed and is open to next steps. This is where you'll want content focused on what the customer needs after they took action, like an email on how to care for their product. These are not bright lines, and the formats can move around. Ultimately, the topic of the content should drive where it's used in the customer journey. Remember, you're creating content for the customer, so always keep their needs in mind.